Well, boy, our first wild card playoff game tonight was a good one, wasn't it? Man. Oh, I thought the Bills had that. I mean, there were two or three different times where the Bills could have and should have won that game. But it turned out, of course, the Texans. But man, it was fun to watch, especially the fourth quarter. That was crazy good. And of course, we've got the Patriots and Titans underway now, and we'll see how that shakes out as the night goes on. Meanwhile, we have got a little baseball to break tonight. And as we normally do, I'm going to go over some information before we get started. I do think we're probably going to have some teams available as well for those of you who are interested in picking them up. We do at the moment have two unpaid teams. I would imagine that they'll still be there when we're done going over our information, but we'll see. All right, so feedback, it is completely automated on eBay. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get the same in return. And of course, the second thing there is to say thank you. Always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me. We're taking a look next at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night is going to be an off night. On Monday night, it will be a case of Optic football. Tuesday night, a Leaf autographed baseball jersey and a case of Contenders football. And in that full case of Contenders football, Veteran Base does not ship in that particular break. On Wednesday, it is a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys and some Bowman's Best Baseball again on Wednesday night. No new releases this Wednesday for a change. Then on Thursday night, a pair of TriStar autographed mini football helmets and a case of Leaf Best of Football. Here's what you need to know about our break tonight. It is Bowman's Best Baseball case break number 7. It should be out the door and on the way to you no later than Wednesday. More than likely, it's going to be sooner than that, probably a lot sooner than that, but you never know when things are going to come up, so we'll just say it will not be any later than Wednesday to get out the door. Now, since we've got a couple of unpaid teams, I need to bring you back to my screen for a second, and let's take a look at what our situation is here and see if anybody has some interest in picking them up. And it looks like now we're down to one unpaid team, and that would be for the Miami Marlins, who sold on eBay at $37. So the Marlins are available in this break if someone is interested in picking them up, because our bidder on eBay who purchased them did not pay for them. All right, so give me 1 second here. I'm going to update the spreadsheet to reflect that the Marlins are unpaid, then we'll take a look at it. Well, maybe I am. I just typed it in the totally wrong place. Ay, one of those days, isn't it? Well, it is for me anyway, one of those days. It might not be for you. I'm getting there. All right, so spreadsheet updated. And Colin, if you want the Marlins, do you have PayPal? That would be the question. And if you do have PayPal, then it's pretty easy. I just will give you my email address. You can log into PayPal and do a send payment, and just make sure, of course, that your shipping address and everything is part of your payment, so I would know where to send it, and that would take care of it. So if you are interested in them, let me know. Oh, you don't have PayPal. Okay, yeah, sorry, man. I mean, you don't technically have to be a member of it to use it, I don't think, but you do have to have, like a credit card or something like that. So, all right, so once again, if anybody wants the Miami Marlins, they are available in this break. Meantime, let's go ahead and get back and take a look at our spreadsheet so we can keep on trucking. We've got just the one break tonight. It's an 8-box case of 2019 Bowman's Best Baseball. This is a full case break, and it is break number 7 of this. Of course, it ended tonight on eBay the same night we're breaking it, Saturday night, the 4th of January of 2020. Seems so weird to say 2020. Team names are on the left-hand side, winning bidders cross from on the opposite side. Of course, the Marlins marked unpaid because our bidder did not pay for them. And that's all we need to know there. Chris, they sold for, I think, 37 even on eBay. So, you know, if you want to pick them up, looking for somewhere near that amount, I don't charge shipping if you pick it up in chat. So you're automatically saving, you know, $3 or $4 that way. So if you wanted to pick them up for, you know, 35 or so, we could do that on the Marlins. So if you do, let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to start getting all of this out of here because there is lots of packaging in this product. If you haven't done a break of this before, there are 2 mini boxes in each of our master boxes. And then inside each of our mini boxes, we find 2 autographs, which means we're going to find 4 per master box, 32 in total. But the first thing that I like to do is to go through and get all of the mini boxes extracted so that once we actually get started ripping, we can just keep on going. We don't have to kind of stop and go and stop and go and stop and go, because I don't like that. So we do it like this. We delay all of our gratification at once up at the top. All right, Chris, you do want them? Perfect, man. Give me 1 second here, and we will get you squared away. So first, let me go over to eBay, make sure they're still sitting there unpaid, which they probably are, but let's just make sure. And they are. So, Chris, here's what I'm going to do. I am typing in for you right now the email address that I use for PayPal. Now, once again, guys, I do not check that for correspondence, okay? So if you ever send me an email to what I just typed in there, like, I'm never going to see it. It's going to be in there with about 30,000 other emails. Literally about 30,000 other emails. But I do use it for PayPal and stuff like that. So let me just have a second here. I'm going to get this canceled out on eBay for the Marlins since that person did not pay. And then I'm going to update my spreadsheet here that Chris was kind enough to pick this up for us, which I appreciate very much. Thank you, Chris. And hopefully we're going to have some good corresponding luck for you. And that is, I just made a typo in that. How did I make a typo in something that short? Good grief. Not bad. All right, so spreadsheet is updated. I will show that again to you later. I can't really do it right this second, primarily because I now have, you know, the case open and mini boxes out on the table and all that jazz. And I accidentally clicked on something I didn't mean to click on, and I've got to get that program closed, so give me a second here to do that too, please. I don't know why it's acting crazy, but we don't want it. There we go. All right, so yeah, all right. Now we'll get back to business here. And then, Chris, I hope that we can find you just exactly what Colin said there. Maybe we'll find you a nice J.J. Bleday autograph in here or something equally good for the Marlins, since you're nice enough to come along and help us out by picking them up. And if you would, sir, just give me the heads up when your PayPal is completed so I'll know that part is done. And I'm going to keep on doing this part. So I already talked a little bit about what we're going to find in terms of our autographs, but there are other things we will see in here. Inserts, some of which will be numbered, some of which will not. And, of course, our base cards and all kinds of other little interesting variations and things. As we go through our first couple of mini boxes, I'll go a little bit slower through them so that we can talk about what's in there. And then we'll go faster through subsequent boxes. I try to do most breaks that way, just in case someone has never opened the product before, or you're unfamiliar, maybe you haven't opened it in a while, you can't remember what's what. We like to just kind of go a little slower through that first group. All right, we are ready to roll on down the road here, I think. me get some sleeves out on the table too. Chris, you're all good? All right, perfect, man. Thank you. I hope it does work out. You said last time when you picked up an unpaid, we pulled you some fire. I hope we do again tonight. And everybody, I hope we have some good luck and some fire for everybody tonight. Kind of winding down on Bowman's Best. I've only got, I think this case, well, obviously this case, but I think maybe 1 or 2 more beyond this case. Maybe only 1 more. Definitely 1 more, possibly 2. I'll have to check down there this weekend and do a little inventory process and find out. But we're getting close to wrapping up on Bowman's Best. We were supposed to have a Topps new release on Wednesday, but my distributor rep told me it's not coming. We were supposed to get Archive Signature Active Player Edition, but he said Topps isn't going to have it ready, so I don't know now when we're going to get that. So purple, we're starting off with a Mike Trout purple, and I forgot to change our focus, didn't I? I do that a lot when we have unpaid teams. I get myself sidetracked. So here's what I just did. Your background got blurry. Yes, it did. But guess what that means? We're going to be able to see this card without all that stupid zooming in and out and other crazy stuff it was just doing. And that's what we care about, the cards, not the background. So purple to 250, Mike Trout, Angels. An insert for future foundations, the Cubs and Nico on this one, but there are going to be tons and tons of those future foundations. We'll find just loads of those die cuts, mostly not numbered. Occasionally they will be. This is an example of a base refractor. So I'm not going to every time say refractor. What I will do when we hit a refractor or an insert, I will just either say like Indians or Puig or some combination thereof. So if you're multitasking, you will know there's something there you might want to look up and see if it's your team. Our first autograph out is the Colorado Rockies, and that's Michael Toglia. Now we may find, this is an example of a base autograph. We may find a base autograph that also refracts. We may also hopefully find some that's got some pretty color and will be numbered. So there's an example of a Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies that's a base refractor. Franchise favorites, this entire insert series refracts with one exception. And this is Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox on that one. The one that doesn't typically refract is the case hit, which will be autographed for franchise favorites. Every once in a while, one of the franchise favorite case hit autographs will be a refractor because it will be numbered, but mostly they won't be. That is the Cubbies. But oddly enough, all the rest of the inserts are. Ditto here, of course, with future foundations. All those die cuts will refract. That was Nolan Gorman and the Cardinals. There's another Phillies. That one, Bryce Harper. Chavez and the Red Sox. That's the Twins. There's a Tatis for the Padres. Power producers, we will also find plenty of this insert. Generally speaking, it is not numbered, but the entire insert set does refract. Jimenez and the White Sox on that one. And our second autograph out of the first mini box is Braden, Braden Schumacher for the Braves, and it is a refractor autograph. All right, so now that we kind of know what to be on the lookout for, as I said, we'll buzz through some of these others without talking as much about what they are. We'll just kind of hit them and go, as they say. See what interesting stuff we can come up with out of here tonight. Oh, Chris, do you have the Braves tonight too? That's a good hit for you if you've got that. Braden is nice if you've got the Braves in here. And I'm thinking maybe you do because you typed in a thumbs up and a yes with an exclamation point. So I'm thinking maybe yes. Hopefully yes. Atomic refractors. We'll find 1 or 2 of these generally per master box. Garcia and the Yankees here. And those typically are not numbered. They're the Braves refractor. Here's another Atomic Yankees on the franchise favorites insert, and that's Volpe. Oh, look at this for your Marlins. Ha 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 ha. We're going to pull you Victor Mesa in the right off the top up front. Nice little hit right there. Victor Mesa, base autograph for the Marlins. So your good deed has been rewarded by the Mojo. That's Stott for the Phillies. And we've got Padres and C.J. Abrams twice, an insert and a base refractor. Our first green of the night, and that heads to the Padres with Mr. Fernando Tatis Jr. That is numbered to 99, as will be all of the green stuff that we find, all to 99. Die cut for the Tampa Bay Rays, Ronaldo Hernandez. We've got Orioles, power producers for the Marlins with J.J. Bleday. And a Greg Jones autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays, a base auto. Freddie Freeman for the Braves. Little Adley Rutschman insert for the Orioles. And Acuna for the Braves. Colin, you're at the gym watching it? Oh, you're a better man than I am. Gosh, I need to get off my tail and get a little more workout time in, but I just don't like to go when, when it's cold. I don't really like to go anytime, but if it's cold and rainy and I just can't even make myself. In fact, we've been talking about getting some equipment here just to maybe hopefully motivate everybody a little more. So you're a good man to be at the gym on a Saturday night, especially playoff football night. Okay, there's Riley Green for the Tigers, Trey Turner and the Nats, Padres Machado, and the Minnesota Twins with Keone Cavuco, and that is a refractor autograph from Minnesota. Soto for the Nats. Our die cut is for the Blue Jays. That's Bo Bichette. A Trout refractor, Angels. The Rays and Wander Franco. Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. And our next autograph, we cut the deck right at the autograph. It's the Pirates. Travis Swaggerty. So Pittsburgh gets on the board with a base Travis Swaggerty autograph. And then we have Sale, a blue Austin Riley to 150 for the Atlanta Braves. Die cut for my Cincinnati Reds. I love my Reds. Jonathan India. And then Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. So, everybody's still saying that the Reds are really in the mix for Francisco Lindor. And of course, they had originally said, yeah, it would take Nick Senzel and I forget what else. But now they're saying that it's going to be Nick Senzel, Jonathan India, and Tyler Mahle, all three, for 2 years of Francisco Lindor. I'm like, you know what? I didn't want to do it when it was just Nick Senzel. Now you're talking about taking Jonathan India too? I mean, come on. Plus Tyler Mahle, who's, up and down, but overall was pretty good last year. It's like, I like Francisco Lindor, but you know how I feel about trading young talent for guys that you get on a loaner for a year or two. So, man, I kind of hope it doesn't work out now that I heard the real asking price. I'm not too keen on that deal. Pittsburgh Pirates, Mitch Keller, atomic refractor. Joey Gallo, Rangers. And look at that, Pirates with back-to-back hits. Quinn Priester on the second auto. That's a base autograph for the Pirates. Reese Hines that was Nick Senzel. I'm so used to it being Reese Hines. That was Nick Senzel for my Reds. Brett Batty for the Mets. Vlad for the Blue Jays. And a little gold coming our way. Our gold is Moncada for the White Sox, numbered 250. So the first gold of the night headed to Chicago. We've got a Future Foundations die cut for the Nationals with Carter Kieboom. This man just signed a big deal, a big money deal, and he hasn't even made it to the big leagues yet. White Sox, Robert. Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll, Alex Manoah. Blue Jays, Rowdy Tellez, Blue Jays. And power producer, J.D. Martinez. Mets, Brett Baty. Base autograph. So yeah, they keep, I don't know, everybody just keeps mentioning this deal with the Reds so much. I really feel like it probably is going to come down and we're going to give up more of our farm system. We gave up plenty last year. Now we're going to give up even more of it because they're trying to cobble together some sort of win now team with guys who are older than we want them to be and under big contracts that we'll only have for short periods of time. I just think that is so short-sighted. It makes me absolutely nuts. But that's what the Reds do. They kill me. They kill me with their personnel decisions. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Maybe I'll get lucky and it won't happen. Again, no knock on Francisco Lindor. I do like that guy. Michael Chavis has the atomic refractor for the Red Sox. Tigers and Casey Mize. A Future Foundations atomic die cut. Blue Jays, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Carter Kieboom and the Nats. Autograph number 1 out of this mini box. It's the base auto for the Nats. The Reds, Nick Lodolo. Surely to gosh, they wouldn't give him away, too, we hope. And who else have we got in here? Biggio for the Blue Jays. Duplantier for the Diamondbacks. A purple Max Scherzer for the Nats to 250. And then a die cut, the Tigers with Casey Mize. Kyle Wright, Atlanta. Power producers, Andrew Vaughn and the White Sox. And Mookie Betts for the Red Sox. Our autograph hit is up back here. And that is Owen Miller on the blue parallel for the San Diego Padres. And then we have Gleyber Torres and Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Finishes off that particular little mini box. I can't believe we don't have any new releases at all next week. That's, you know, it's unusual, but when it does happen, it is almost always in January. And I guess that's just because they dump 4 million things on us in November and December, especially December. Oh, it's crazy. See if they would just spread it out a little bit, we wouldn't have a lull in January. But they don't see it that way, I guess. A blue Carter Kieboom to 150 for the Nationals. Die cut Cardinals, Andrew Knizner. Chris Bryant Cubbies. A power producers atomic refractor for the Angels with Mike Trout. The Indians, Daniel Espino. Base auto. The Royals, Giants, Dodgers, a die cut Eloy for the White Sox. Then it is Vlad Guerrero Blue Jays, Pache for the Braves, Brendan Rodgers Rockies, Acuna on a power producers. I left one in the back. I didn't mean to. Garcia for the Yankees. And our hit is Josh James for the Houston Astros. Sorry. And that is an atomic refractor numbered to 25. So Astros, you get a nice little Josh James after we flip over and see that it is an atomic refractor as well, kind of number 24 of 25, almost last in the series, but nice little hit if you're Houston. I've got to remember to try to bring some mojo here for Jay Allen tonight. He sent me a message and said he wasn't going to make the break. He has to get up for work so early. I don't know how he ever stays up and watches the breaks. But anyway, he asked for some mojo for the Phillies. So we've got to try to work a little magic for Philadelphia in here tonight too, hopefully. Swaggerty die cut Pirates. Scherzer for the Nats. Ooh, I see a gold die cut. Gold die cut Future Foundations. Brock Detheridge for the Tigers, numbered 250. So nice little hit there for Detroit. Oh, right as I said it. Oh, of all the nights for Jay Allen not to be live. Of all the nights. But listen, it's right when I said it. And look at that. Oh, it's a gold Bryce Harper to 50. Oh, he's going to be so happy. He says he's been on a bad run of luck lately. Jay Allen, we called for the mojo right in time for you. And I can't believe you're not live to see it. Oh, well, he'll be happy when he does watch it. So, anyway. Chris, you think there is a 1 of 1 coming tonight? We are overdue for a superfractor, aren't we? It was Martinez for the Red Sox, the Royals, and Bobby Witt Jr. DeGrom for the Mets. A purple J.J. Bleday, Marlins to 250. I'm so happy we found that. Jay Allen is here almost every night with us, and he's been on a little bit of a bad run lately. I'm glad we got him over the hump. Joey Bart there on a die cut for the Giants. Sanchez, Yankees. Power producers Alonso for the Mets. And here comes Brennan Malone for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That is a base autograph. Padres and Chris Paddock. The Reds and Lodolo, and White Sox with Eloy. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Chris, I don't think we've hit a superfractor in a while, actually. I hit tons of 1 of 1s out of Panini, but I don't hit as many out of Topps, generally, which, of course, Bowman is a Topps product, obviously. But I'm trying to think when the last time we hit one. It's been a while. We are kind of overdue, I think. So maybe you're right. Maybe we are going to get one tonight. I sure hope we do. I will try my very best. If anybody happens to be keeping up with Titans Patriots and you want to share the score, I wouldn't hold it against you if you shared it, that's for sure. Neophyte Sensations. That is the first time we've seen this insert tonight, although we will find more of them. That is Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Then we have an atomic refractor for the Cardinals. It's Nolan Gorman. A nice little Jared Kelenic refractor for the Mariners. Here's another atomic. Mike Trout for the Angels. Seeing lots of Mike Trout inserts tonight. And the Indians, Jake Bauers autograph. And that is green to 99. Mackenzie Gore, Padres. Casey Mize Tigers, Hunter Bishop for the Giants. A Future Foundations die cut for the Cardinals. That's Montero. Let's see if we can just bring most of our other stuff forward here. Keyboom for the Nats. That's Victor Mesa Jr. insert for the Marlins. Moncada, White Sox. McNeil for the Mets. A power producer, Tatis, for the Padres. And our hit heads to the Minnesota Twins. Keone Kevko. Something like that. It's a base autograph for the Twins. Charles says it's Patriots up 10-7, and they're getting ready to score again. Wow. See, now I'm surprised. The Titans really kind of came out of the gate strong. So I'm thinking, well, maybe the Titans are going to go in there and handle them. Just kind of have the feeling I had anyway about this game. I thought the Titans would win it. But then again, I thought the Bills would beat the Texans, and they certainly had their chances and should have won the game, but had some costly errors and penalties there towards the end, and Texans end up with that one. So maybe I'm going to be wrong here too, and the Titans aren't gonna get it going. I don't know. Thank you, Charles, for sharing that score too. I appreciate it. Chris, you think this is the box that's going to have the 1 of 1 right here? All right. Let's see if you've got that. If you've got that magic feeling tonight. Let's see if it works. Pete Alonso Neophyte Sensations insert. A die-cut Blaze Alexander for the Diamondbacks. Xander for the Red Sox. And the Braves. There's another one headed to you. Shea Langeliers, and that is a base auto. Padres, Refractor. Blue Jays as well, Alex Manoah. Yep. Why are those guys? Some of those cards are not wanting to cooperate with me. What are you doing, cards? Please come out of there. They're giving me fits. The Mets and Pete Alonso. Cardinals, Nolan Gorman, Joey Bart. For the Giants, Jose Altuve. Astros, a die-cut Vlad Guerrero. Blue Jays, there's DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees. Power producers, Rizzo for the Cubbies. And we get a nice little Will Smith autograph for the Dodgers. It's now 13-7. Okay, so they got a field goal, not a touchdown, but still. That one, a refractor autograph for the Dodgers. Well, why can't I get my thumbnail under there? Probably because I broke them all off. All my nails have gotten broken off in the last couple of weeks, and both of my thumbnails got broken off, like, you know, down in the part that's, I guess they call it the quick, the part that, like, really hurts. Both of them were, like, broken way down into there, and like, oh, man, I don't know. So they haven't grown much, but at least they don't hurt anymore, so I guess there's that, but it is a little bit of a hindrance. It's easier when I've got my nails a little longer to grab a hold of some of these things. Neophyte Sensations, Will Smith. A die cut for my Cincinnati Reds. That was Hunter Green. Kikuchi Mariners. Here comes an autograph for the Tigers that you're going to like. If you've got Detroit, you've got Riley Green on the Power Producers insert. So we might not get a franchise favorites in this case since we got a Power Producers autograph instead. It is numbered to 99. You can kind of see it down there on that bottom left. So Riley Green and the Tigers get a good one. Ramon Laureano, Oakland A's. Braves and Acuna. Albies for the Braves. A die-cut Nate Lowe for the Tampa Bay Rays. Dodgers and Kirsch. Power producers Yelich and the Brewers. Charles, you said Tennessee stopped them at the goal line and you love it. Well, good, man. Cool. The Astros and Alex Bregman. Austin Riley for the Braves. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. And man, oh man, are you getting repaid well for that pickup, Chris? Because look what I have in my hot little hands now. You already hit Victor Mesa. How would you like to have JJ to go along with it? JJ Bleday coming out for the Marlins with a base autograph. So, Chris, once again, the Mojo is repaying you well for your pickup. So, congrats on another one, my friend. Well, no one of one, but we had a pretty good box for you anyway. So, maybe that's just what you were feeling. You were feeling the, hits coming your way, perhaps. Well, come on now. Bowman's Best. Come out of the wrapper. Charles says not bad for $30. No doubt, man. I mean, yeah. That was that's a good little pickup there for sure. It's worked out well. Minnesota Twins, Julio Pablo Martinez, Chris Davis, and the A's. Power producers Riley Green for the Tigers. TJ Sikkema for the Yankees. Base auto. Austin Riley, Braves. Die cut for the Tigers, Brock Deathridge, a Mitch Keller, Pirates. Padres and Tatis, Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. Brett Baty for the Mets. An Eloy Green /99, Jimenez for the White Sox. Followed by a Brendan Rodgers Atomic Refractor for the Rockies. Colin says he needs to get PayPal. I know. Oh, that is the worst, isn't it, Colin? Because you were willing to pick them up. You did say that, and then it just worked out that you didn't have PayPal. Oh, I know. That's a rough one, too. Joe Adele and the Angels. And a hit for the Astros with Seth Beer. Now, Seth Beer's regular cards in here are correctly reflect the Diamondbacks, but because the autograph cards are always printed so far in advance, it was already printed with the Astros and signed, so Bowman /Thompson, gonna throw that away. So a base autograph for the Astros with Seth Beer. Yeah, Colin, I don't even know that, I don't even think, honestly, that you have to have PayPal to use it. But I don't know if you can send, I think to send money, you would have to be a member of it. But like somebody can invoice you and you can pay, I think, an invoice without being a member. At least that's what someone told me recently. And I think that's the case. But yeah, I've had PayPal for so many years. I couldn't imagine not having it. I use it frequently, though, to send money back and forth, with my family when we're splitting gifts and things. To 250, Christian Yelich, Purple, Brewers. The Angels and Griffin Canning, an Atomic Refractor. And Sanchez comes out for the Marlins. There's an Atomic die cut, Deathridge, for the Tigers. And the Rockies, autograph for Grant Levine. That is a base auto for the Rockies. Will Wilson, Angels. The Yankees and Volpe, Hira for the Brewers. Kopech, White Sox. Hira, Brewers. Cavaco for the Twins. My cats are fighting, sorry. Colorado Rockies, Grant Levine, die cut. Canning for the Angels. A power producer, Josh Young, for the Texas Rangers. And it just keeps coming out for the Miami Marlins. You hit Victor Mesa, then you hit J.J. Bleday, and now you hit Victor Mesa Jr. with a refractor autograph. Like, I can't imagine a better break for the Miami Marlins, frankly, than the one we've had tonight. Oh my gosh. Charles, no, I have not heard from that guy, and I believe whoever it is, they should have gotten their package by now, because that stuff shipped out several days ago. So I anticipate that I'm not going to. I probably tried to contact the wrong guy. You know, we were just trying to piece together who it was that picked it up in chat, and I haven't heard from the person, and the person I messaged didn't answer me. So I feel like they're probably not going to pick it up. And basically, if I haven't heard from him by Monday, then you can pick that up at whatever. I'll have to go back and look through the chat. I don't even remember what the amount was supposed to be, but I can go back and look it up. And yeah, if I haven't heard from him by Monday, then you're welcome to it for sure. The Angels die cut Jordan Adams, the Brewers, and Yelich. Jake Bauers for the Indians. I do think this makes a bookend of Jake Bauers, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we will recap at the end. It's a base autograph. Verlander. That is the Braves with Shea Langeliers. There was a Rizzo for the Cubbies. A purple Cody Bellinger, Dodgers to 250. Oh, that sleeve's all bent over and funky, isn't it? What's going on there? It must have been... All right, we're going to ditch that. I think it must have been in the package weird or something. All right, there's Belly and the Dodgers. A die cut for the Orioles, Dean Krimmer. Paul DeYoung, Cardinals. Power producers, Mike Trout. Autographs up, but I'm going to just shuffle it and make it last because, you know what? Why not? Nolan Gorman, Cardinals. Josh Bell, Pirates. That Michael Chavis for the Red Sox. And the hit goes to my Cincinnati Reds. Rhys Hines and Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, Charles, I think you're right. It was something like that. It was right around that amount. Somewhere, I'm sure obviously we've got it in chat. I may even have it written down somewhere, or I may have noted it somewhere on the spreadsheet after the break, the dollar amount. I don't know. I'll have to go back and find that. But my gut tells me if I was going to hear from the person, I would have heard by now. And he didn't answer. The person I think that it was didn't answer either to say yes or no. Just didn't answer the email message at all. And so I don't know what happened there. But anyway, that PayPal payment never came through, and those cards are still sitting here. Neophyte Sensations, Nick Senzel and the Reds. Tyler Trammell. Is it Trammell or Trammell? He was even a Red, and I never pronounced his name right. San Diego Padres Atomic Refractor. Forrest Whitley, who is the Astros. Whoops, we had a redemption in there. Josh Young, Rangers, and it was trying to stick to the back. Bleday Marlins. A die cut for the Mets with Newton. Our little redemption, we'll put him in the funky sleeve. We'll flip him over at the very end of the break, find out who's on the other side, and then we'll go to the Topps website and verify the team at that time as well. Ohtani for the Angels. Chipper Jones and the Braves. Lindor, Indians. Tucker, Astros. Power producers, Blue Jays. Vlad Guerrero. And the Tampa Bay Rays have a hit with Ronaldo Hernandez. Refractor autograph, that one. All right, we've got 2 mini boxes left, which means that puts us at our last master box. So we're going to go ahead and call Last Box Mojo, even though really we've got too many boxes to go. Because technically it would be the last one. Yeah, Charles, it is kind of weird. You know, I don't quite know what happened there with that guy. And, you know, often I will check the night of myself to make sure that it's there. But I just, that night, PayPal had been glitchy and weird lately. And sometimes stuff wasn't showing up till the next day. And up to that point, we had seen him a lot in chat. And so I didn't really think very much about it. I just thought it was PayPal glitch and it would show up the next day. And then when it didn't, I realized, uh-oh, his YouTube name is not the same as his eBay name or his real name, and there was no way to kind of find him. Stanglover kind of tracked it down and helped me figure out who we think it was, but then he never did reply to my message, so either it wasn't him or something's happened, and I don't know. But anyway, Charles, you're probably going to end up with those hits out of that. There was some good hits in there, too. I think probably, you know, worth the bid price, probably more than, if the best I recall. Woo, Tennessee just got a touchdown. Woo-hoo. Go, Ryan Tannehill. I kind of like it because he was written off for dead, Tannehill, and then he's come back and played so well with the Titans. I like that. I like those underdog stories. Julio Pablo Martinez, the Rangers die cut. Royce Lewis and the Twins. Oh, we did still get our case hit. And look who it is. That is just unreal. The case hit goes to the Marlins, too. Victor Mesa Jr. on the franchise favorites case hit. Remember I told you that would be the only one that didn't refract out of franchise favorites. I thought maybe we wouldn't hit it after we got the Power Producers autograph, but we did, and it's another one for the Marlins. That's just unreal. All right, the Tampa Bay Rays, the White Sox with Andrew Vaughn, Aaron Judge, and the Yankees. Here is a blue Pache for the Braves to 150. A die cut for who else? The Marlins, Victor Mesa Jr. The Rockies and Arenado, Power Producers Ohtani for the Angels. The Blue Jays get a Manoah autograph. Alex Manoah. Base auto for Toronto. Garrett Cole refractor. The Giants with Hunter Bishop and Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. One little mini box left. Yeah, Chris, you made your money back like by a bunch, brother. That was a nice pickup. Eloy, Neophyte Sensations insert. Duplantier for the D-backs, Atomic Refractor. Suarez for my Cincinnati Reds. Little Eugenio Suarez. Brennan Malone, Arizona Diamondbacks. And that's blue parallel to 150. Padres, Trammell again. Mike Trout, Angels, Bo Bichette. Blue Jays, a die-cut Seth Beer for the Diamondbacks. See, remember? I told you. And there's a Diamondbacks when he's not autographed. All right, one little tiny stack left means we've got one autograph left, and then, of course, our redemption still to flip over. Rutschman, Orioles. Reds and Senzel. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Franco for the Rays. Power Producers, Colorado Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Our last autograph is, hey, did save the best for last from my perspective, because it's Nick Lodolo for my Cincinnati Reds. Yay. So whoever has the Reds, you had to kind of sweat it out. Well, I guess you got the Reese Hines, but anyway, I think it's worth waiting to get the Lodolo if you have the Reds tonight. Now, before we recap, we do need to flip over this little redemption, which we're going to do here in a hot second. And we will find out who's on the other side, and then we'll go to the Topps website and verify the team. Hunter Bishop, best of 2019 autograph. That's going to go to the San Francisco Giants, but of course we will go to the Topps website and let them make it all official like for us. Yeah, because that's how we want it to be, all official, don't we? Let me bring you where I am, and then we can check it out. All right, where are you, Bowman Best? Bowman's Best, where are you? There you are. All right, we have to just scroll for a minute to get down to our card set where we need to be. Best of 2019 autographs is where we need to be. Hunter Bishop, San Francisco Giants, exactly as we expected it to be, but now it's official. You can see it up on the screen. And you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and flip back here to a second, because while ago, the Marlins still just said unpaid. I already had stuff out on there. Now, of course, we can see, Chris, I plugged your name in there after you picked them up here in chat on that second chance offer. So made that all official too, didn't we? Now let's do some recapping here. We'll do our color first. To 250, Cody Bellinger and the Dodgers. To 250, Yelich for the Brewers. To 250, Mike Trout and the Angels. Pache to 150, blue for the Braves. Green, Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox to 99. Purple for the Marlins, J.J. Bleday. The Tigers with a die cut. Gold to 50, it's Brock Detheridge. Blue to 150, the Nationals, Carter Kieboom. Purple to 250, the Nationals and Max Scherzer. Gold to 50 for the White Sox, Moncada. Austin Riley and the Braves, blue to 150. Tatis for the Padres, green to 99. All right, let's recap our big stack of autographs. A Hunter Bishop redemption will head off to the San Francisco Giants. Nick Lodolo, Cincinnati Reds. Blue to 150, the Diamondbacks, Brennan Malone. The Blue Jays with Alex Manoah. Our case hit franchise favorites goes to the Marlins, Victor Mesa Jr. The Rays with a refractor autograph, Ronaldo Hernandez. The Reds have a Rhys Hines autograph. The Indians with Jake Bowers. The Marlins with Victor Mesa Jr. on a refractor autograph. Rockies, Grant Levine. Seth Beer for the Houston Astros. The Yankees and T.J. Sikkema. J.J. Bleday, Miami Marlins. A nice little Power Producers autograph, numbered to 99. That is Riley Green for the Tigers. That one is a sticker autograph. It's the only one in here, I think, that is a sticker, but that one is. The Dodgers and Will Smith, it's a refractor. The Braves and Shea Langeliers. The Twins and Keone Cavaco, Jake Bowers, green parallel to 99. The Diamondbacks, Brennan Malone. This sweet little beauty that will make Jay Allen so happy. For the Phillies, it is the gold parallel to 50 of Bryce Harper. The Houston Astros have a Josh James Atomic Refractor autograph numbered to 25. The Indians, Daniel Espino. Padres, Owen Miller, blue to 150. The Nats and Carter Kieboom. The Mets with Brett Baty. Pittsburgh Pirates bring Quinn Priester home, followed by a little Travis Swaggerty for the Pirates. And there's Cavaco for the Twins with a refractor autograph. The Rays have Greg Jones. The Marlins, Victor Mesa. And the Braves have a nice one here with Braden Schumacher. And then the Rockies, Michael Tolia. All right, there you go. That is this case of Bowman's Best. I am going to put up the anticipated shipping information next, followed by what's coming up in the days ahead. So if you jumped in part of the way through and you missed that info and you want the 411, hang tight because here it comes. So everybody will have hit cards in here. We don't need to worry about consolation cards because every team will have something, base or inserts or something. And everything should be out the door no later than Wednesday. In all likelihood, it's going to be sooner than Wednesday. It might be a lot sooner, but it really should not be any later than that. You'll see it out the door and on the way to you. So here's what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow night is an off night. Monday night, we're going to do a case of Optic football. Tuesday night, a Leaf autograph baseball jersey and another full case of Contenders football. In Contenders football, veteran base does not ship. On Wednesday night, we're going to do a half case of Leaf autograph football jerseys and another case of Bowman's Best baseball, which might be my last case of Bowman's Best. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it might be. Then on Thursday night, a pair of TriStar Platinum autograph mini football helmets and another case of Leaf Best of Football. So that's what we look like in the days ahead, and I guess that has got us wrapped up for tonight. As always, I thank you for being here, spending part of your Saturday evening with me. I hope that I will see you again on Monday night when I am back at it, but if not then, come see me again sometime soon, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you Monday. Bye now.